Hello everyone, I'm Zishan Shah and welcome to zinteractive. There will be some time in 3D Studio Max when you will be arranging your 3D models and you will be putting them together, but you will feel that they're not accurate. It's not possible to put them next to each other precisely. So this is the time when you will be using aligning tool. So aligning tool will help you to accurately juxtapose your 3D models together. So this is what we will learn in lesson 4.
No, you have to put this on alignments like this, look.
Okay, so this lesson is about alignment. We will see how to align our objects in 3D Studio Max. Okay, before jumping into alignments, let me teach you how you can copy and paste your objects in 3D Studio Max. Basically, the copy paste in 3D Studio Max is known as cloning. Okay, so simple, what you need to do is that you have to select the object that you want to make a copy of, like suppose this box. Okay, and then you can go to edit, and then you will see here there is a clone button. The shortcut is Ctrl V. So if I press Ctrl V on my keyboard, so it will ask me, do you want to make a clone? So I'll say yes, I want to make a clone. So I have these options here. The first one over here is copy, then I have instance, then I have here reference, but I will stick to copy. Okay, so the first one is the copy. So let's see what is a copy, and I will press OK. Now where it is, I copied it. Okay, I made a clone, but where it goes, and here in the Explorer you can see it's there as well. So actually what happens whenever you clone anything, it's on the top at the same location of your original object. So if I want to move now, so the object that is moving is the one which is selected here, which is the clone object. Okay, so this is how you can do that. Another way to do is that press shift on your keyboard and move your object in any direction you want. Suppose I want to move in the Y direction. So you can see that a copy is being moved with the help of shift key. So when you're pressing shift key on your keyboard and moving your object any side, so it will move the clone of that original object, not the actual. So if I will leave my mouse and then shift, so I'm done. Now it's asking me, what do you want? Do you want a copy, or do you want an instance or a reference? So we already made a copy in the beginning. So now let's see what is an instance. So if I will click on the instance and press OK, whatever name you want to give, you can give. It's up to you. I prefer you should give actual names, okay, so that you can better organize your scene. So I will press OK here. Okay, now I'm done. Now this is copy, this is instance. Okay, so this is the copy of the original one, which is here. So if I will go to the original one, okay, and then I will modify it. Don't worry about the modification right now because I'm doing it and we will learn it in the next lessons in detail. I'm just showing you like difference between copy and instance right now. So don't worry about modification right now. Now I have selected this one, or this original one from which this is copied. So if I will change its height, for example, so you can see only change is in this main object, nothing else is changing. Okay, but if I will select this one, now keep in mind this object is instance of this. Okay, this is not the instance of this one, this is the instance of this, because when we press shift and moved it here, we chose instance. Okay, and the object that we selected and moved was this one. So now if I will go to this object, okay, and try to change the height, so you can see what is happening. The one which is instance is also changing. Okay, so in this case, it was in the case of the copy, it wasn't happening, but in the case of the instance, it's for this one, it's happening. So if I will select this one, it will do the same thing. Okay, so that's how it will be, like that's the difference between copy and instance. It's like parent and child connection. Okay, now let me do one thing. Let me undo all this. Okay, because I don't want instance, I want only copy. Okay, so what I will do, I will delete this one. Oh, sorry. Okay, and I will press shift key and move this one here, and this time I will choose copy so nothing goes wrong. Okay, so now I hope you have understood about cloning objects. So this is how you clone the objects basically. Okay, so another thing is that suppose I want to clone it. Okay, press shift key, clone it here. Now I can keep it copy. Okay, that's fine. Another thing I have here is the number of copies. Right now it is 1. So if I will change it to 3, so what will happen? The same distance which I gave here while moving the object, it will give the same distance between this one, and there will be more copies with the same distance as this. So if I, and the same direction, because I was moving here. Okay, so if I press OK, same direction with the same gap, it will make 3 copies. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is how you can do, like you can say, cloning with the copy, or like cloning with the transform basically. Okay, like in Maya it's known as duplicate with transform. So I have all the objects that I need. Now let's see what kind of aligning we have and what is the alignment. Alignment basically, suppose I have these 3 boxes and I want to align them. Let me do one thing here. Let me make each one of them little smaller. So this one smaller than this, and this one I will make it smaller than this one. Okay, so now what I want to do is that I want to make a pyramid from these 3 boxes. Like this one will be on top of this one will be on top of this. So that I can easily do by moving my objects, let's like this. Okay, now if you will see that it looks fine, but if I rotate around, can you see it's not correctly aligned? Okay, so either I can go to my orthographic views, okay, here, and try to align them more accurately, okay, from each one of these, so there is no error basically. Okay, so this is one way to do that, but it takes time. It's not basically, you can say like easier, or you can say accurate or precise way to do that. So what I can do here is that let me move them all back to their own position. I will use align tool to do that, and alignment will help me to do this whole process precisely. Okay, now I want to select my first object, which is this one, and I want to align it to my target, which is this. So how to do that? First I will select this one, then I will go to alignment tool. Here is the alignment tool, and I will go to the first option, which is this one. Basically this is the default one, which is like align, basic align, and this is always selected. So by default you will see on this on your screen. So select your object first. Okay, like this one was selected, then you have to click. Okay, don't click and select, otherwise it will not work. It will just give you an error, no objects are selected. So you have to select the object, then you have to click here, then you have to select your target, which is this one. So as soon you will select the target, you will see that it is now aligning. So let me do one thing here. Let me make this one basically like a wireframe, so you can easily see what's going on. Okay, so if I will go here, take the alignment tool and align it to this one, so you can see that now it is perfectly aligned in between, but this is not where I want it. Okay, I want this to be on the top. Okay, so right now where I am, I'm in the X position, my position X, okay, my position Y, this one, my position Z, which is this one, are perfectly aligned with my target object. Okay, but aligned to what? My current object which I selected, its pivot point, which is this point, which was in the center basically, is aligned to the pivot point, the center point of my like target. But what if my pivot was not in the center? What if my pivot was on the corner or anywhere else? So it won't work. So that's why it's better to keep it center. Okay, and this one also center, target also center, and current object also center. So in this way it will be perfectly aligned to center of these both objects. Okay, now I don't want to align to my Z position right now. Only I want to align it to my X and Y position, because Z position is the top position, the one which will like the position which will move it in the air like upwards. If you will see Z axis is going upwards, so I will uncheck the Z right now. Okay, so now you can see that if I press OK, and by the way, uncheck all of these because these are for rotation, these are not for the position, but we are only working on position. So let me press here. Okay, and let's go back to the default shading, and now you can see that what happened. You can see perfectly aligned over here. Okay, now let's do one more time, and with this one I will select this, I will take my align tool and I will click on this box. Now not this, because this is done. Now I will select this one. Okay, now it is asking me the same thing. Center of my current object, target of my current object. Okay, Z position is unchecked, X and Y is there. Okay, now other than that we have here minimum. What is the minimum? If I click the minimum of the current and minimum of the target, so you will notice that this is the minimum point. Minimum means here, okay, and here. This is the minimum point of my object. Okay, let me undo that and show you the other one. Now center and center of the target of this. This is the center of my current object, this is the center of my target object. So that's it. Okay, now pivot, as I told you, pivot is the moving point. So pivot can be anywhere depending on your pivot. Maybe you will move it to somewhere else or anywhere else. Okay, now you have maximum. Maximum, if I'll put this part, is the maximum part. Okay, so in this case we don't want maximum or center or whatever. So basically you can try any kind of combination and see what works for you. Okay, so I will press Y and XY, not Z, and I will press OK. Now I'm done quite. Okay, but still it's not in the on top of it. So what I need to do at this stage is I will go to align again. Okay, this is already selected. I will click the target again. This time I will uncheck X, I will uncheck Y, and I will only check Z position. So now you will see that it is kind of moving upward. Now it is on the center of that. Okay, now I can try here different settings like minimum, how it will look like, not right, center, okay, maximum, okay, getting fine. But let's see how it works if I will do the changing in the current object. I will keep the center. Minimum, okay, not that, fine. Maximum, okay, not getting right, okay, not getting right, not getting right. So now what I will do is that I will try to make another combination. Okay, minimum of current and maximum of the target. Okay, or maximum of the current and minimum of the target. So it will go down, which is I don't want. So minimum of the current and maximum of the target is working for me. So I will do that. Okay, and press OK. Now if I will deselect and rotate around, so you can see they are perfectly aligned the way I want them to do. Okay, so this is basically how you do the normal like a basic alignment. It's all about matching the different combination depending on what kind of result you want. Okay, now there are a lot of different kind of you can say like alignment. The next alignment is the quick alignment. Now what does the quick alignment do? Quick alignment is the same as this basic alignment, but what it do is that it quickly applied the last setting that you have given this like to this one. Suppose if I will take this one back here and then go to quick alignment and then click over here, okay, so quickly it will apply the last option or last you can say settings that I applied on the basic one. Okay, so this is what the quick alignment is. Okay, let me undo this one. Okay, now here I will make a box, and you don't have to worry about the box, like how to make the box, what I'm doing, and like if I'm doing some kind of changes, what I'm doing. Like it's basically don't worry about these things, because we will learn all this in detail. So this file, I will just put it online. I will upload it, and you can find it, the link in the description, to download this exercise file. So just focus on the alignment right now. Don't focus on how to make this. Okay, this we will learn obviously for sure in the next class, in the next lessons. Okay, now I have this like a, you can say like a slope like kind of thing, and I have here my like cylinder. Now I want my cylinder, okay, to align over here. Like what? I'll just show you. Okay, what I mean, what I want. Okay, I want it to align in this way. Okay, like perfectly aligned. So if I'm doing manually, see, I'm doing it manually and it's taking too much time. Okay, I'm trying to move it and then, you know, rotate it, and maybe it's not right, or, you know, it will take time to do that. But how to quickly do this in few like in few clicks? Basically, we can do this by using our third alignment option, which is the normal align. Okay, now what is the normal align? Normal align, what it do is that it align two flat faces together. So basically what it do is that it aligns two different flat surfaces together. Okay, so what you need to do, this is called basically your normal line. So you have to select your object, okay, that you want to align. Suppose this one, then I will click on the normal align. Okay, then I have to click on the flat surface. Now what are the flat surface, like surface? Either the one which is on the bottom, this one, or the one which is on the top. So I have only two flat surfaces on the cylinder. Around it there is no flat surface. Okay, so I have to select the flat surface, which is the top one, base, like for example. So as I click on my top part of my cylinder, the top cap of the cylinder, and start dragging, so you can see that it is start placing a direction. So I will like stop where like from where I'm like satisfied. I'm satisfied here, like this is my center point of the alignment. Okay, fine. Now I will go to the target object, which is this, and here I have to do the same thing. Here everything is flat, so I want this area to be like I want this part to be aligned on top of this. So I will click here, and a green direction line will be made. You can see that on the screen, and wherever I'm satisfied, I will stop there. And you can see now I am aligned over here. Okay, so I have this angle. I can change the angle. So basically it's cylinder, so you cannot see the actual way it is like changing, or, you know, like making any difference. Okay, you can flip normal, means like it will go at the end or it will come in the front. Okay, then you can position, you can offset the position X, okay, Y or Z. Okay, so depending on whatever you want, like maybe I want some gap, so I will offset the Z axis and I will press OK. Now you can see perfectly aligned. This is how you can do perfect align with your normal align method. Okay, apart from that, you have here alignment for the lights. Okay, because right now we have not studied the lights yet, so I will skip. So when we move to the lights lesson, we will see how to align the lights to the object, and when we will move to the camera, how to align the camera to the object. Now this one is alignment to the we have to select an object. This is basically align to the view. So whatever view is, like suppose this is my view, so it will be aligned to the view. So now you can see exactly it is facing on my screen in this way. So I can align it to the X or Y or Z, which is my point of view, or I can flip this one as I want. Okay, so this is, sometimes you want to align to the view you, or like your own viewport's view. Okay, so this is how the alignment works. I hope you have understood about everything about the alignment. Okay, and also cloning. Okay, now next lesson we will move to the other parts. So I hope you have understood everything from today's class. Until we see each other in the next lesson, please take care. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe it. Don't forget to click the bell icon, and please watch all my videos from starting to the end, because in every part I give you some important information which is not worth skipping. So if you will skip, you will not understand fully. So watch till the end, and also please watch it online. Do not download the videos, because I have keep on saying this again and again. I don't get enough watch time hours if you download them and if you don't watch them online and completely online. So it becomes problematic to me. I am not getting enough watch time hours because of that. So don't download it, just watch it online. It will motivate me to create more and more and more videos. Everything is free for you, and I'm trying to create some new tutorials which has never been posted before, some new topics. Okay, but before that I want to create a base over here for those who are new to this industry and don't know anything about that, because they are the one who really need like a push. So once I have created my own audience who knows how to work in Maya, in ZBrush, and 3D Studio Max, then they will be able to learn some advanced tutorials. Okay, so first I want to create an audience, then hopefully I will move to the advanced part. But however, I will also put advanced tutorials, and I have a plan for that. Okay, like once in a week, twice in a week, for only those who are still who are currently working and knows everything. So I will put up a day for them, and I will keep on uploading on the those days some advanced tutorials for those who are expert in this field. So guys, keep supporting, and see you in the next lesson.